For over 20 years, we've been dedicated to constructing the finest log buildings possible, as well as leading the way in design and construction improvements within the industry. Whether we're building a cozy mountain cabin or an expansive resort lodge, we start with carefully chosen timber which is selectively harvested by our own crews. The harvesting, carried out under the strict guidelines of British Columbia's Forest Practices Code, is done during winter in our interior dry belt region. That way the sap is down, which reduces shrinkage, and the logs can be moved out on snow to avoid damage. We replant seedlings 2 years after harvesting. Our log homes are constructed predominantly with Engelmann spruce and Douglas fir, but lodgepole pine and western red cedar can also be used. The trees are fully mature when harvested, roughly 80 to 140 years old, and are chosen for their straightness and uniformity. Their average diameter is 12 to 16 inches. As an added guarantee of quality, over 90% of our timber from the forest meets the highest or premium grade standard of the nationally recognized Timber Products Inspection Agency. Once they're in our yard, the logs go through a planer peeler to remove the outer bark. Experienced hand peelers ensure the smoothest of finishes, and then the logs are sorted by size for various projects. Our logs are air-dried for a period of 4 to 6 months to a desired moisture content of 20% or less. Handcrafted means exactly that, which is why each log is expertly selected and scribe-fitted as the walls go up. The majority of our homes utilize the popular Norwegian saddle notch, while the remainder are fitted with a wedge notch or single V saddle notch. The Norwegian saddle notch, which is sometimes referred to as a lock notch, has a number of excellent features for the home buyer. The notch actually allows one log to fit inside another. We've found that once a home's logs are fully dried, these notches provide a superior fit. Naturally, that makes them the warmest notch available, which is especially important where insulating ability is a concern. These notches settle very well and shrink to fit. Structurally speaking, this notch is among the sturdiest in the industry. Chainsaws are used to do most of the cutting, and the precision fitting work is completed with a chisel or axe. The Norwegian saddle notch also gives a natural, warm look on the corners. With all these attributes, it's no wonder that the majority of our homes are constructed with the Norwegian saddle notch. Our homes utilize the V-groove, which is also known as a Swedish cope or Scandinavian full scribe. The V-groove has proven to be a very stable way of scribing logs one on top of the other. These notches facilitate a much quicker re-erection and add a great deal of stability to the walls. The V-groove is also used to create a weather-tight and warm fit with the addition of fiberglass insulation. When an energy seal is applied after the home is completely dry, which takes approximately 2 to 5 years, homeowners can rest assured they have a very energy-efficient wall system. The bottom round of each wall is machine cut on the bandsaw. At the required height, doors and windows are cut in. This is also when we cut in the keyways. The home's windows and doors will be attached to the keyways, which allows for any settling that takes place. The space behind the keyways is designed for any future electrical needs. The keyway sides, bottom, and top are notched back and flared for the installation of the interior and exterior trim. Pitch logs on top of the walls are flattened, allowing for a precise fit for the roof system. The building is also squared on the top round. The ridgepole, purlins, and rafters are cut on the bandsaw to exacting standards. The roof system and any gables are assembled on the ground, and final adjustments are made during their installation to ensure a perfect fit. Many of our homes feature king post trusses, which are the predominant design choice. These trusses are structurally engineered to carry the roof load and are built to meet or exceed building code requirements. Built by our specially trained roofing crew, the king post trusses can be made for structural or decorative purposes. They provide an attractive design feature for a home's interior or exterior. Our trusses utilize internal steel gussets as much as possible, so there's no exposed steel other than the bolts, which we countersink. If your home includes a second level or loft, log floor joists are machine cut on top, and well-positioned decking slots allow for easy installation of the subfloor. Our log homes incorporate a wide array of eye-catching elements, including interior archways and exterior curls. The interior archways can be constructed in any number of widths, from a single doorway to an entire wall, and provide an elegant decorative touch. For a further customized look, arch-top windows can be created with a slight curve or a more circular look. All of these design features are cut with precision to window and door manufacturer specifications. Log curls on the interior or exterior can be added for design or structural purposes. In addition to their flowing lines, the curls can also be used to reduce the spans on structural beams and other bearing walls. The exterior curls are fashioned to conform to several styles of roof design and are chamfered by hand to provide a clean, finished look. Attractive log stairs, handrails, and pickets are produced on site and custom fit with mortise and tenon construction. Railing posts are scribed to the log work, and the pickets are also built using mortise and tenon construction with the rails. When these railings are selected for interior log stairs, covered decks, or loft balconies, there's no better way to complement the natural beauty of the log home design. As the building is being disassembled and loaded onto flatbed trailers, the walls are pre-drilled for all the necessary steel pins, extra electrical holes, threaded through bolts, and settling jacks. Over 140 such trailer loads roll out of our yard every year. The log home and roof system we deliver to your building site will be square, level, and plumb, ready to accept the windows, doors, and roofing of your choice. Homes are re-erected at their final destination in 1 or 2 days by a specially trained crew. Not surprisingly, new owners are constantly impressed by the speed and precision of the re-erection process. Thanks to skilled employees and a stable supply of high-quality logs, we're able to complete most of our buildings within 4 to 8 weeks. Canada's Log People delivers some 55 to 70 buildings annually to proud owners throughout the United States, Germany, Japan, Korea, and Western Canada.